Next on the morning show, we're looking ahead toward this weekend, and now that the Richland County Fair is done, September still has a lot of things going on. Richland FFA Alumni has a special event this weekend, and in to talk about it is Mr. Fuzz McCauley. How are you, Fuzz?
Good, Phil. Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Did you have a good fair weekend?
Fair weekend is good. Fair is always a big deal when it comes to anybody dealing with agriculture, anybody dealing with community and kids. And certainly the fair is much more kid-directed now than open class, adult type of thing. So certainly with the youngsters, 4-H and FFA, and yep, it's really a great thing to see kids get their projects ready and going, and all the parental help, of course, that it takes all year.
It seemed like there was a lot of good livestock. The numbers seem to be pretty good this year, too.
I think they're holding steady. I like that kind of thought, and there is a ton of work that goes into that. What an education to have an animal of any sort, that you've got to spend that much time with to really do it right.
Do you have flashbacks of your young days at the fair when you're out there?
I think I have more flashbacks of like being led down the driveway by a steer that I'm trying to break for the first time. It's probably weighing like 500 pounds.
Sure.
And I know my brother Fred and I used to have a challenge. Who can hang on to their steer the longest? After a couple trips down the driveway, then it succumbs to, okay, I'm in charge, So, yeah, and then it's just a great thing from there on, because you just spend awesome number of hours in preparation, and it's good education.
Well, it is. It's a good learning experience for life, isn't it?
For sure.
Yeah. Well, you've got a great thing going on this week. I know you were in last year to talk about it. It went pretty well, and so you're going to do it again.
Yeah. Our Richland FFA Alumni, we have an event every year in September, and so it'll be this Saturday, the 13th. What we try, selfishly for me, it's a big deal because I just get to see people that I haven't seen for a long time, or people I've seen a few months ago and kind of lost a little contact. But it's just a treat for me, and I know that it's the same for some of these past students. They get to see each other and talk about, in most cases, the old times. Right.
So you can still sign up for golf?
Right. We do a golf at Quail Run at 1 o'clock. It's best ball. We are non-professionals having a good time. So kind of what happens is you just show up. You don't have to register ahead of time. If you're an individual and you want to be on a team, we'll find a team for you to be on. If you come as a team, which we usually have 4 or 5 teams that are already kind of like we want to play together kind of thing. So you just show up, right? And it doesn't even matter if you got to borrow golf clubs from somebody else. If that's the kind of golfer you are, I'm not much better than that. But yeah, just show up at, a little before 1 o'clock. We usually organize. Dennis Welsh organizes us like at 1, and we just go out and have fun. And when we're done, we have a trophy. This is how serious this is, Phil. We have a traveling trophy, and it's a bottle that has Fuzzy Zeller's name on it.
Okay.
That's how serious this is. So we present that trophy. Ryan Cairns has it. Him and Julie in their office right now. They were the champions last year. I think Nate Ledig and I think Dave Ewing were on their team.
They're not going to want to give that up, I bet.
Well, they're holding on to it tight. In fact, they weren't sure they were going to bring it, but I think they will.
Okay.
But that's how serious we are about this. It's just a good time. We have a new award this year. I think it's hole 3. I don't golf too much. I think it's hole 3 that you could get it on the green in one shot. You go over a pond, which a lot of my balls are in the bottom of that pond.
Right in the pond, yeah.
Yeah, but we have, my son Luke gave me this Rapala fishing lure that's like about 3 feet long. And that is going to be if you get closest to the pin on your drive, then you get to put your name on that Rapala for this year. So, yeah, kind of a new twist to what's happening.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
How does the FFA alumni? How do you make funds from this? Because I know it's a fundraiser for you.
Well, the golfing is definitely not a fundraiser. It's just you pay whatever the regular rate is when you come, and then after we golf, and that'll run us like, let's say 4:00 in there somewhere. We go to the American Legion, and we do in the parking lot. We do cornhole. We play bags in the parking lot. And so what we do there, the only kind of money, I guess, if we're going to make any on the whole day, is going to be we'll be cooking brats. And if people want to donate money for the brats, they can if they want. But the major deal there is that the brats are free to us. This is how that kind of works. Jeff Munson donates at least one pig a year. The locker, they do the slaughtering and all that at a great rate for us. We get like donations from like Cardinal Glass, Compure Financial. We get, and the locker, of course, supports us. So just the point is that those brats for us are really free. So when we give those brats to the FFA to sell at their cookouts, that's money for them. So really kind of that's how we support our FFA locally, is by giving them brats that cost them nothing, but they get to do the cookouts and whatever money they raise for that. So I guess when you kind of, to answer your question for the day, if people want to make a donation for the brats, that's fine. But we're just blessed to have organizations and people that donate to us, and that's how we're just fortunate. It's not like we got to go out and just ask for donations, to be honest with you. So that's the money end of it. It sounds simple, but it is easy when you work with good people, and these are just great people.
The main focus is to support your local FFA chapters.
Right, exactly. That's our focus, our local FFA chapter. If they need to go to some conferences, they need to pay for some things to make them active in their home environment at the school or a community. That's our job, is to help financially support them. And we do, like, physically a little bit too. If somebody needs help with judging contests, being judges, or transportation, we help with that. But the main deal is to financially be a support to them.
Now, you have members not just from Richland Center in the alumni, don't you?
Right. That's kind of the purpose of it, called Richland FFA Alumni, because we had people that were from the Ithaca area, Weston area, Kickapoo area that wanted to be involved, but they just felt when we started, if we call it Richland Center, that's a limitation. And so, yeah, we have no problem. Richland, which you can call it Richland County if you want to, Richland area if you want to, but Richland FFA Alumni.
Sounds like a kind of a no pressure group here. It's good. Do you have meetings? Do you get together?
We really are not like that. We have like monthly meetings, that kind of thing. Dennis Welsh is our president, and I'm vice president. We have some people that act, as officers, but our function is very simple. So we don't have to like organize all the time to make things happen.
That makes sense. So it just sounds like a lot of fun on Saturday. I hope a lot of people will show up, men and women, and golf and throw some bags. And
right.
Gonna have some music?
Oh, of course.
Are you?
We do. And you know who will be playing the tunes.
Okay.
Dr. G.
Dr. G.
Yes, sir. Yes, he will. He'll be at the Legion, like about, people kind of come for the bags like 4:00 kind of thing. My brother Corey brings tons of bean bags and boards, and he brings those. And so people sit out there with their lawn chairs or the chairs from the Legion, and we eat brats and just enjoy. And Gary will be playing tunes. Kevin Ing will be cooking the brats again. There'll be a lot of smoke going over top of Highway 14.
And it looks like the weather's going to be nice for you,
too. And that's a big deal, of course. When you're golfing or when you're playing bags outside, the weather, and looks like it's going to be great.
Yeah, it surely does.
Yeah.
All the makings for a good weekend. Anything else you want to add about it, Fuzz?
Well, I think again, for people, people feel a little limited sometimes on if they can be involved, and they say, okay, well, I wasn't an FFA member, or I wasn't even in an ag class. For us, if you were an FFA member, great. If you were in an ag class, great. But the big deal is, are you a supporter of agriculture and the FFA group? If you think the FFA group is a great organization, you are invited, and that's how we like it to be. No limitations. If your wife was an FFA member only as a freshman or attended, had an ag class as a sophomore, and we want to come, yes, we want you to come and enjoy and have a good time. At the same time, where I get to see people, and it's selfish, I get that, but it's a fun time for me as well.
Absolutely. Kind of a reunion of some of the people that you tried to teach over the years.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Or that they taught me.
Yeah, exactly.
And they did teach me.
It went both ways, didn't it?
The thing I find out about what they taught me was, it was things I didn't even know about. Like went on, or how things operated. And of course, I had no idea what maybe was going on, but they were teaching me. So, yeah.
Affectionately known as Aggieville back then.
Correct, right? Exactly. We like that term, and that seems to still work for us.
It does. Fuzz, always good to have you in here. So.
Yeah, well, thank you, Phil, you're a great promoter, your organization here at WRCO, and it's just nice to be able to walk in and talk about community things that go on.
You're welcome anytime.
Thank you, Phil.
You bet. Richland FFA Alumni event going on this weekend. The golf at Quail Run at 1, the cornhole at the Legion at 4, and everybody is welcome to come out and eat brats and listen to music on Saturday afternoon.